Hello, in this video I'll be showing you how to position body parts for dragonfable, and yeah, about it really. First off, open up Flash. Alright, once you've opened up Flash, simply load up the Warrior FLA. In the last video I'll show you how to get this. I would suggest doing it properly, not like just typing the address I've done, as this is the old Warrior, but it still works. But yeah, then open up the armor you want. I'll open desktop. That one, that one, that one. Right, yeah, I'll open up Do Night and I'll show you how to on what you should do to position it perfectly. Alright, once that's loaded, you'll see on one tab there's your Doom Knight and the other tab's my Warrior. Simply just double click on something. I say I want the body, just get rid of the cape. Just highlight it, then click Control X. You have to double click on these things, but wait a minute. So yeah, you have to double click. So select the body part you want, double click, then highlight it, and then Control X. I don't really need this. I'm just trying to show you an example. Then simply load up double click on the chest, get rid of the cape, then click Control V, Control X, and move that. Control V. There we go. Then simply position it over the original body. Then we hide that, and then we'll just get rid of the old warrior body underneath. Oh, I know what else I've got to do. Usually you wouldn't have to do this much. It's usually because they're set to the actual warrior anyway, but it's best to always make sure it looks good before you upload to the internet. So I'm just sorting out the neck first. Right, then let's undo. I don't want that. Right, there we go. Once the body's done, that's pretty much all you have to do. Simply just continue the steps for the rest of the armor. Like, remember, you have to double click on the body part you want, and then do the same for the other. Control V over, and then position it over the original body parts. I've already done the warrior with the Doom Knight, and it's in my actual folder, which is, I think it's that one. Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. This one I've done already with all the body parts positioned, and I'll show you how to position each item perfectly. But I'll do the helmet first, as it's easier to load. It's just a good example to use. Right, here is. Close that. Yeah, here is the armor that I've already done. So actually, I'll do it at 200. It's good to see. Yeah, that's all the body parts positioned properly, and if you hit that, it will run. Yeah, once you've done that, simply to position it for the actual game, close all that. Double click on the item you want. I'm going to go with the helmet, like I said. I'm going to click the helmet. See, it comes off. But yeah, click the helmet. Don't move here or anything. Control X. And zoom out. Then file, open a new ActionScript 2.0 file. And before you do anything, file, save as. Then create a folder saying set or something like that. Desktop. We'll do it here. And name this publish. Once saved, you hit Control Shift V, and that's perfect positioned helmet right there. You have to make sure you hit Control Shift V, otherwise it will end up some random place like that. It will end up centered in the middle of the thing which you don't want. It might look big, but the game resizes it, so don't worry about that. File, publish settings, uncheck HTML, and then rename this to whatever you want, but you have to leave the .swf. So let's put helm.swf. Hit publish, and once that's finished, you just hit OK. And delete that, and then just continue your steps over and over again. There's no need to save it, but yeah, with the chest and so on, like so. Just do that one. Merge that. Control F8. Control Shift V, and so on and so on. If you don't enter the movie clip before you cut and paste, you end up with something like this. So I just select the head. I'm not going to go into it, but if you just click Control X and take the whole body part without entering it, and then go Control Shift V, it will end up somewhere up here. And I'll show you what it looks like if you do it this way. But this is a common error, and don't make this mistake. You should do it the other way, where you enter it, Control X, and then come out, and then go into your new FLA and just Control Shift V, and so on and so on. Hit publish. Okay. Alright, once you've done that, I'll quickly show you how to host your files